Thanks for staying with us. Well, 7 years ago, I brought you the story of two high school seniors who decided to run for public office. Edward Burroughs won his campaign. It took several years later for David Murray to win his seat. Now the two are joined by a third member, RAAHEELA Ahmed. The minority pact has stirred quite a hornet's nest within the Prince George's County school system lately, as it demands more accountability and transparency.
At the time, I was 17, David was 17, just turned 18, and people thought it was either cute or crazy that we were running.
Edward Burroughs and his high school friend David Murray were just 17 when they first ran for the Prince George's School Board. Despite his age, Burroughs, now 24, is the senior member on the board.
In 2013, the county executive essentially took over the school board and appointed his brother-in-law to be the chair. He appointed the vice chair and several other members, and because of that, it's gotten extremely political. It's difficult for board members to get information. We have to verify almost everything that we get.
25-year-old Murray fought several tough campaigns before joining Burroughs in office. Both say mentors during their formative years influenced their decisions to run.
So through student government, my elementary school guidance counselor, Miss Judy Goldberg-Strassler, who still helps me campaign today, to our PGRAS countywide student government advisor, Richard Moody, who has been doing that job since at least I was in elementary school. They were really formative for me in showing me that I had a voice at a young age and that I should speak up.
One man in particular had a significant impact on their campaigns. Shukoor Ahmed ran 5 unsuccessful runs for county executive. During one of his campaigns, he took Burroughs and Edwards under his wing.
I think the initial help was a little bit of fundraising and guiding them through how to maneuver the voter file and find how to target it and spend the dollars of the campaign much more wisely.
Later, both Burroughs and Murray assisted in the campaign of Shukoor's daughter, RAAHEELA Ahmed, in her bid for the District 5 school board seat.
If you look at folks that you see in elected office in general, I haven't seen someone that looks like me.
The 23-year-old finance and economics major has worked with a federal contractor for Homeland Security. She says her background is quite useful when delving into budget issues.
It feels purposeful. It feels meaningful. And I think especially with all the things going on the national level, it makes me feel like I'm doing something about it. And I think a lot of young folks really want to do something now.
The 3 young people and student school board member, JUWAN Blocker, have formed a minority bloc of sorts, often at odds with other school board members over transparency and accountability issues. Senator Anthony Muse is one of the few elected officials who supported the Millenials from the beginning.
I think they are great young people, and they had some issues. And obviously the issues that they brought forward are legitimate issues, because now everybody's jumping on board based on the evidence that they have produced. We need good leadership, we need young leadership, we need leadership that's not afraid to stand up for people, and that's how I see them.
We need diverse perspectives in public office, and so whether it's city council or whether it's school board or whether it's volunteering for someone else, they can make a change right now in their community.
I think oftentimes the political establishment tells us that if you want to advance, you have to be obedient and silent and speak when spoken to. And that doesn't always serve people well. And so I hope that my service on the board has shown young people across the county that you can run and win and be independent and do whatever you think is in the best interest of your constituents.
And the terms of all 3 board members end in 2020.